It's time yet again, time for another update video. Perhaps these should be a more regular occurrence, perhaps once a month or so. Let me know your thoughts about it, if they serve any purpose, if you're interested in them, if you're not interested in them. Just tell me everything you have any feelings regarding update videos on, and I'll read it, of course, and I'll make WB read it as well, don't worry. This time I come to you to speak about a few different things. The topics for today are as follows: the state on current playthroughs, Stellaris, apartment moving, and the future of the channel. I'll leave timestamps in the description in case you're interested in any specific topic and don't care about any of the rest, or you just want to prioritize your time. Either way, I'll have them in the description for your pleasure, I suppose. The game in the background is, if you haven't guessed it already, EU3. It's got bloody amazing music, don't you agree? I mean, I was playing it a bit earlier just for having background footage for this video. And holy hell, I was singing along with the music almost. Either way, let's continue on. The state on current playthroughs. As of this very moment, Victoria 2 Spain and Italy is one video away from completion. Only one video. That video will go up tomorrow, have no fear. The Ottoman playthrough is almost complete as well. I mean, I have recorded everything, it's just a matter of actually editing it, while Victoria 2 Spain and Italy is actually edited together and ready. That leaves the Russia playthrough as the only to be completed playthrough, and I mean, I hope it will remain that way for a while because we have quite a bit to go yet on it, and it's a really fun playthrough to play as, so I really enjoy trying to bring Russia towards the Soviet Union and beyond that. Fret not, however, we do have plans to replace these completed playthroughs with other things, primarily with certain new games released by Paradox in the coming month or so. Of course, the Lübeck playthrough that WB is running has quite a while to go as well, seeing as it has just started, and that'll probably run on for the next 2-3 months, depending on how fast WB churns those videos out. As some of you may have noticed, or may not have noticed, for a bit I decided to try something new, that being with 8-bit armies and Star Ruler 2. While those videos didn't do amazingly well, especially Star Ruler 2, I will continue to experiment from time to time with various ideas and games. The format is difficult though, since for example 8-bit armies was neither first impressions or a let's play, but some kind of creature in between the two. I'll try to find some decent format for it, and I'm all up for any and all suggestions regarding the format of a play a game once or a few times and do one or a few videos of it kind of series. Personally I feel it would bring an interesting and somewhat needed bit of variety to the channel, while not detracting from the grand strategy core of it. Because honestly, just having the ability to play any other game for just a video or two would be quite nice. Stellaris. As of this moment, several videos of Stellaris are being uploaded by YouTubers such as Quill18 and others similar to him. Sadly, this channel is not big enough to be part of such things. We, like you, will patiently wait for release to hit. Upon Stellaris being released, we are currently planning 2 playthroughs, not 1 but 2 playthroughs. One will be me playing the game on my own, a bit like I'm doing or I have done as Japan or the Ottomans or Austria in Victoria 2 and Hearts of Iron 3 respectively. The other will be WV and me playing it together, just like we do with Victoria 2 and other things. For better or for worse, Stellaris will be quite big on the channel in the coming few weeks. I hope you don't mind that, or I hope you will enjoy what we end up making in that game. But don't worry though, if you have no interest in Stellaris whatsoever, fear not, because there will be Victoria 2, EU4, Hearts of Iron 4 when it releases, and other stuff along with it, so there will be plenty of things that are not Stellaris. It will not take over the channel completely, it will just be, it will take a fair bit of it. Apartment moving. In other news, the past week I have been moving into my own apartment. Before this I lived with my mom, housing myself in a small room with my computer literally on a drawer with no legroom at all. It made recording difficult and only possible when my mom was not home. What this means is that not only will my internet be 10 times better, I mean I had to download something that was 5 gigabytes maybe 3 hours in advance. I know a lot of people have worse internet than that, but I mean it's pretty nice to have a game that is 26 gigabytes and I can download it in like 35 minutes. It's really nice. Plus I have a really big desk. I'll show you a picture. I will put in a picture in the video right now showing you first of all my old place and my new place. I posted them on Twitter before, but that doesn't matter. But it will all that was a pretty long tangent by the way. But it will allow me to record whenever I feel like it with complete freedom, and complete freedom is quite nice. Speaking of it, Double V has also moved into his own apartment, or will be in just a few weeks. Before he rented a room, which meant he was also quite limited when he could record. Basically that would boil down to when he wasn't working, and when the person he rented from wasn't in the way or sleeping, or things like that. Which meant that, considering my living situation and work, and his living situation and work, matching these schedules was difficult to say the least, because I tended to work a lot during the days and he tended to have quite a bit during the evening. All in all, this will give us immense freedom compared to previously, because I can't really imagine how we managed to previously, considering, for a long time that was kind of what we had to work with, and somehow we still made the channel work, and now we have even more ability to make it work. So that will be very exciting. And hopefully we'll be able to translate that to better channel content. Oh, and speaking of nothing at all, next week I'll visit Double V's place for a few days. We'll try to record as much as we can in person, basically being him and me sitting next to each other with one computer, being his computer. If you have any suggestions for games that would be good for two people with one computer to record, or just simply something that you'd like to see in that sort of way, by all means comment away and let us know. We're actually having quite a hard time coming up with stuff, but come up with them we will. So stay tuned for basically what will be a few days with Double V, I suppose, or some other name for it. And on to the future of the channel. Between playthroughs being completed, new playthroughs being started, Stellaris coming out and apartments being moved into, there's not much to add. Oh, beyond that, we'll try to experiment with stuff we haven't been able to do in quite a while, such as streaming. Previously my internet was too poor for us to be able to do it, so now with improved internet, streaming is a viable idea again. The future of the channel, as a result, as far as we're concerned, is looking very bright. We'll try to improve and expand the channel as much as possible in different ways. As always though, feel free to comment suggestions or just even random thoughts. Whatever comes up in your head, please write it down and put down in a comment, or respond to other people's random thoughts. But by all means, be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. I hope you've enjoyed this channel update video. Let us know if you want it to be a regular thing. For now though, take care and see you around.